Alright, I am going to teach you about volleyball. Yay! Alright, let's get started. First of all, what is volleyball? Volleyball is a game that's played by two teams. Each team has 6 players on the court. Any team could have a number of different players. It's up to the coach, really. Um, so the 6 players on each side of the net hit a volleyball back and forth. Um, by their hand using their hands. They're not allowed to catch or throw the ball. And then they score points by making the ball touch the ground on the opponent's side of the court. So the court. Um, there are indoor and outdoor courts. For this purpose, I'm going to talk about indoor courts. It is 18 meters by 9 meters wide. They have an attack area, so it's 3 meters back from the center line where the net is. It's called the attack zone or the 10-foot line. Um, to serve the ball, you serve behind the back line. You can move anywhere along that back line as long as you do not cross over the back line. The net height for women is 2.24 meters. For men, it's a little different, but I am doing women's volleyball for this. Alright, the basics. So, like I said, there are 6 people on each side of the court at one time for each team. 3 people are usually in the front row, in front of that 10-foot or attack line. And then there are 3 people in the back row behind the 10-foot line. Each team gets to hit the ball 3 times to try and get it over the net. No player can hit it twice in a row, but they could hit it, another person could hit it, and then they could hit it again. The ball is not allowed to be caught or held, like I said before. It can bounce off body parts, though, as long as you don't intentionally kick it. Serving the ball. So serving the ball is what puts the ball in play. So each play starts with someone serving from behind the back line of the court. The server can serve anywhere behind the line, like I mentioned. They cannot cross that line until after the ball has been hit and is headed towards over the net. The server must make the ball go over the net and inbounds on the other side of the court. It can hit the net and go over now, which is a new rule. But it must go inside the bounds and go over the net. If the ball hits the ground on the opponent's side of the court, that's called an ace, or if the opponents hit it once and don't return it, that's also called an ace. So after the ball has been served, the other team is posed with the job of returning the ball without letting it touch the ground using the 3 hits that they have. If they do not return the ball, or if the server, you do not want to return the ball if the server hits it out of bounds, because then it's your point. The goal is to return the ball using bump, set, spike. There's different words for all of those, but if you return the ball, it keeps going back and forth between teams until one team scores, which would mean that the ball had hit the ground and the other team had received the point and possession of the ball. So, steps on returning the ball. The first hit, ideally, would be a bump or a pass. So it's called either one. To pass the ball, you want to be in an athletic stance like this woman. You're going to be on the balls of your feet, knees bent, butt out, arms out. You want a flat surface. You're going to hit the ball with your forearms. Don't swing your arms, just let the ball kind of hit it, and then aim the ball where you want it to go, which will usually be the setter. You do not want to interlace your fingers because that will hurt. Setting the ball. So after you've passed the ball, you're going to try and pass it to your setter. The setter is designated, and usually each team has one. It's their job to get the second hit every time, and they're going to set the ball up for the hitter with a set. The setter has hands that look like the woman in the picture, which create kind of a triangle. They're going to, without catching the ball, push the ball up as high as they can in the air so that their hitter can then approach the ball and hit it. So hitting. Hitting is all about your timing. You have to have your setter hit the ball up high enough so that you have time to make an approach, like in the picture on the left. Typically, if you're right-handed, your approach is left foot, right foot, and then jump while you swing your ball or swing your arm to hit the ball as fast as you can in control. The goal is to hit the ball so that the other team can't return it. When that happens, that is what we call a hit or a kill. And then you would get the point. It's pretty cool. You want to do that. So scoring, volleyball is rally scoring, which means if you get the ball back, you also get the point. If the other team messes up, you get the ball back and you get the point. If you mess up, the other team gets the ball and the point. And then they get to serve again, obviously, if they get the ball. Scoring in matches depend on which level of volleyball you are playing. Typically, matches have the best 3 out of 5 games, and they're usually to 25 points, but you must win by at least 2 points. So the game could keep going until you win by at least 2 points. There is the links to the pictures, and now you vaguely know how to play volleyball.